What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be about how you need to make sure 100% that whenever you get into a relationship or you start talking to a girl, whatever the case may be, you make sure you maintain your independence and you make sure you're still number one priority in your life. Okay? You have to make sure you do this. Really for two main reasons. One, if you start making yourself a priority, nobody else will, especially if you're becoming a man or you are already a grown man. And two, you gotta remember why the woman was into you in the first place. Okay? If you start changing core things about you, or things that should be core things about you, things that should be, a part of your life, such as making yourself a priority, taking care of yourself and your responsibilities, do you think this person is still going to be interested in you? You got to think what they're going to be thinking. I just came into this guy's life and he's dropping everything to do all these things with me. He's not going to the gym anymore. He normally goes 5 times a week. Now he's not going. He's going 2 or 3 times a week. He normally stays on his diet, but now he's eating out every single time we go out and I want to go out. You gotta keep these things in mind. You gotta ask yourself these questions. If you don't normally eat out every single day, don't start doing it now because you have a girl and she wants to. If your normal routine is working out 5 times a week, don't start dropping the days that you work out to 2 or 3 days a week because you want to spend more time with her. Those things should not be changing. Shouldn't be changing in the beginning. It shouldn't be changing 6 months in. It shouldn't be changing 6 years in. Not because of her. If it's something you genuinely want to do or you genuinely believe is the best decision for you or even down the line for your family, that's a different story. If you have a family, maybe you can't be going to the gym 5 times a week. Maybe 2 or 3 times is better, but you still hit it hard and you still prioritize it. But you cannot, just completely forget about you. If you like boys' nights and you go out with your guys and you guys have a good time, don't stop doing those things. Obviously, if the relationship is developing and you guys are getting more serious, this is somebody you want to be partnered with and you guys want to build a life together, there's obviously going to have to be some compromise and some readjustments of priorities. So if you go every weekend, but things are changing, and you genuinely feel like, okay, maybe it might be better off doing this every other week. Or maybe, we can go out every once a month. If that's what you genuinely want to do, you genuinely feel is the right thing, go for it. But don't let somebody else pressure you into that. Don't let anybody else make the decisions for you. You have to be able to make the decisions for yourself and see what best fits for what you want. All right. So make sure, we're maintaining our independence. Make sure we're still taking care of ourselves. Don't stop everything just because you got, some butterflies now, girl makes you feel good, etc. Keep those things up. Don't let it deter you. Don't let it distract you from your main goals. Those things still have to happen. All right. Remember, she didn't like you because you weren't those things or you weren't doing those things. She liked you because you were those things and you were doing those things. And even if she doesn't like you, whatever the case, you still always got to do it for you first. Always think about you first. Always put yourself first. Always do what is best for you first. All right. That's the video for today. Appreciate you guys watching. I am out. Deuces.